Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's match number 23. We're coming you live and exclusive from Sharjah International Cricket Stadium for the 7 Districts Presents Emirates D10 2024, powered by Fancode. We have an interesting game lined up. Sharjah will be taking on Emirates Red. Let's head down to the sidelines where we've got Ahmed Khwaja with the captains for the all-important toss.
Toss time for match number 23 of the 7 Districts Presents Emirates D10 powered by Fancode. I have the two captains alongside me here on the sidelines of the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Leading team Sharjah, we have Shahbaz Ali, the star all-rounder. Leading team Emirates Reds, we have the star wicket-keeper batter, Tanish Suri. And of course, our esteemed match referee, Mr. Iftikhar Ali. It's going to be Sharjah to flip the coin. Please go ahead, Shahbaz. Tails is the call. Tails, it is Tanish. Big smile, you won the toss. What have you decided?
We're going to look to bat first.
Batting first, what do you think is a decent target to set on this wicket?
I'd look as a good batting deep lineup that we've got. I think I'd be looking over 100.
Changes to the side.
We got 3 changes. So we've got our 2 spinners resting today, Harsh and Ali, and we've got Zuhair and Zawar playing. And we've got to change the batter, Madhav being rested, and Rayan back in the squad.
Best of luck for the game.
So much.
शहबाज अली आइए. अनफॉर्चुनेटली टॉस हार गए. अगर टॉस जीतते तो आप क्या करते?
हमारा प्लान भी बैटिंग का था क्योंकि हमारी बॉलिंग स्ट्रेंथ अच्छी है, लेकिन नो मैटर, बॉलिंग अच्छी है, कोशिश करेंगे कम पे रोके.
6 विन्स आउट ऑफ 6 हैं शारजा के. बैक ऑफ द माइंड है कि हमने अनडिफीटेड जाना है या वो फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता इस वक्त?
नहीं, ज़ाहिर है कोशिश करेंगे अपने तमाम मैचेस जीतें कि एक मोमेंटम को लेके चलेंगे, उसका फ़ायदा होगा आखिर में.
टीम में चेंजेस?
शैलम ऑन रेस्ट और जैनुल्लाह खेल रहे हैं.
बेस्ट ऑफ लक.
थैंक यू.
Right, the news from the sideline. Emirates Reds have won the toss and they've elected to bat first.
Well, that's Tanish Suri, the skipper of the team Emirates Red, who's decided to bat first, and why not? Let's have a look at the squads. Abdul Ghaffar, a destructive power hitter for team Emirates Red. Furqan Khalil, Hazrat Luqman, good to see him back in the side. Mohammad Shahdad, Rayan Khan, Haider Wasisha makes a comeback to the team, who was out for the international duties, along with Tanish Suri, Udish Suri, Usaid Amin, Zawar Farid and Zohair Iqbal. And for team Sharjah, my co-commentator Asghar Khan will take you through.
Oh, what a formidable side. Almas Ayub, Awais Ali Shah, the left-arm spinner, Basil Hamid, Farhan Khan, who's found his best form of late. Hamid Khan, he's been in sublime form. Khalid Shah at the top of the order, Muhammad Irfan. And you got Nurullah Yubi, Shahbaz Ali and Zainullah along with Zishan Abid. That's one hell of a squad.
Well, Asghar Khan, to tell you what, it's good to see some star-studded players coming in back in Emirates Reds. Talking about the likes of Tanish Suri, who's had a wonderful outing in the recently concluded Gulf Championship, where they've been crowned champions. There you go, Empire's walking out to the centre.
Two very experienced men to officiate this game. Wonderful to have them. Their decision making has been spot on. They've done a great job. Sharjah unbeaten.
Oh, absolutely. Talk about them. They definitely are spot on with the decision making. And this is expected to be a good contest. By far, Team Sharjah are heavy on paper. And not to write off Team Emirates Reds with the inclusions of those 2 batters, Tanish Suri and Haider Wasisha, that will strengthen their batting lineup for sure.
Absolutely. Reds, they got the quality. But Sharjah is the team to beat in this tournament. And no team is so far able to come close to that.
But they've been in some magnificent form. The entire team of Sharjah. Talk about Hamid Khan at the top alongside Khalid Shah, making it, laying the foundation in the batting lineup. Irfan as well, for the matter of fact. And it's good to see Basil Hamid joining them back. Rizwan CP is part of that. It's a wonderful, evenly balanced side, and that's the reason why they've been winning games on the trot.
Yeah, winning the toss and batting first. I think that's been the trend of late, because chasing has become a little harder. Nothing wrong with the surface, but teams have faltered chasing. So I think Sharjah, they are quite brilliant. Look at the field here. He's got protection. There's a square leg fielder out for the right-hander. And there's also third man going back on the fence. Almasi's been in great form with the ball, and they've opted to go with him up front with the new ball. He gets the ball to go away from the right-handers.
What I quite liked about the team Sharjah strategy is they've tried various options. We've seen Shahbaz Ali taking the new ball. We've seen Hafiz Almaz doing it. Mohammad Irfan as well, for the matter of fact. It's good to see that kind of leverage the skipper has, where he can handpick the players to come out and deliver.
Yeah, so much talent there. And they have Hosama bin Tanveer in their squad as well. At some stage, he'll be playing as well, just resting. So they got battery of fast bowling. And sometimes I just feel that Khalid Shah, when he picks the team, he's picked the team for an Ashes tour, where 2 months or 3 months, or a South Africa tour, where you need that battery of fast bowlers.
And he knows that ground in and out, Asghar. I mean, it is his home ground. He's played so much amount of cricket here in Sharjah Cricket Stadium. And as you rightly mentioned, he's picked the best in the market, I would say.
So many options and that all-round strength as well. Mohammad Irfan gives them that balance. This man on your screen is a wonderful all-rounder. Shahbaz Ali is a quality all-rounder. And Khalid Shah is a bowler's captain. Aggressive in nature with the bat, leads the side from the front, and he wants to take wickets, so have those options.
And I would just want to make one last point before we start. They all are match winners. Each and every player is a match winner for Team Sharjah.
You make a very good point. The more match winners you have, especially in the shorter form of the game, you become really, really dangerous. And we are all in readiness for the first delivery of the game. As Nadeem Anjum says, play gentlemen. Here we go.
Ball number 1 coming from the Bukhatir end. It will be Hafiz Almaz to start the proceedings. Here we go. Half tracker pulled away. There is protection, and the fielder will cut it off. Team Emirates Reds gets off the mark with a single.
Nice pull shot there from Furqan Khalil. Getting on top of the bounce and gets off the mark. Tanis Suri. Oh, what a young talent he is.
Well, talk about him. He's been one of the significant contributors in the recently concluded Gulf Cricket Championship. We're the crown champions, and he's taken that responsibility as a youngster at top of the order.
Nicely played through the offside. Look at the timing. He's got that one through. Vaisali Shah with the chase. It was Farhan also alongside him. Beautifully timed.
Makes it look so easy and elegant there, Tanish Suri. And what I quite like about them is, the youngsters, they've played cricket at the highest level in the UAE, and there are some nerves, there's some pressure onto you where it doesn't bother them. They just play it so casually, cool as cucumber. I quite like the approach, Asghar Khan.
That is a lot to do with their exposure at the highest level as well. At a young age, he's played so much cricket. Oh, look at that for a shot. It's in the air, but there is a chance in the man in the deep takes it. Unfortunately, he picks out the man. That was right out of the center of the bat.
Unlucky for Tanish Suri, but I tell you what, that man, Zain, he's been in some sublime form in the fielding. He's plugged one beautiful, right timing for the jump, and he's taken a beautiful catch. They've got the big man, Tanish Suri, out.
Well, that's a disappointment for the youngster. Reds, they are in early trouble here. 3 for 1. Three for 1, and they've lost an early wicket. That brings Rayan to the middle. Left hand, right hand combination now, but it's a great start for Sharjah.
Well, Asghar, I would have expected Abdul Ghaffar, was it? Let me have a look at the squad here. Yeah, Abdul Ghaffar to come and take a chance in the power play. He's been taking care of the middle order. Watchfully played between the two fielders. Zainullah will cut it off. They look for two and get it quite comfortably.
So Rizwan Rahman, you want Abdul Ghaffar in early.
Well, I want him early because I've seen some destructive batting from him. And when you have such kind of caliber in a T10 format, why would you want to hold him back?
Oh, that's a fair point, but again, when you pick up uh, your batting order and you have specialist batsmen, sometimes you have the tendency to go with your orthodox, stylish players. He's one of them, Rayan. And this is nicely played over the top. The chase is on. Zainullah has been quite busy. Everything seems to follow him at the moment. They pick up a couple of runs, but yes, Abdul Ghaffar is a dangerous player. Maybe he could come in at number 4. His ball slightly getting old as well.
Well, yeah, I echo with a couple of points that you certainly have mentioned, but when you have the power play and the floating power play on offer with a new ball, then you have that shine, especially when you hit right or the mate of the bat. You can actually, cash on that power play is what trying to explain, Asghar.
Heave across the line. Definitely we'll talk a bit more about Abdul Ghaffar in the next over. It's 7 for 1. This man has been very, very impressive. Awais Ali Shah with his left arm orthodox spin. And he's done a great job for Sharjah.
Not just with the ball, mind you, even with the bat and even in the fielding department. In comes Awais. Beautiful delivery. Just nudged it away towards the point region. Will just be a single from Furqan.
Hint of turn there. When you bowl little slow, early on we saw Farouk getting the ball to turn. Now Awais Ali Shah, even with the new ball, is getting it to turn a little, which is a good sign for the spinners. Dry conditions, no sign of dew. So I want to see the spinners involved in the game.
Courageous of Khalid to bring in Awais in the power play, and rightly so, as you mentioned. Well, this is big heave, and the catch has been taken. It's the big man Farhan who holds on to it, and yet again Awais providing that breakthrough for Team Sharjah.
Good catch there by Farhan Khan. Last night he took a stunner. This was a simple chance as far as his standards is concerned. Rayan looking to go big. Disappointment for the youngster. Such is the format. You have to throw everything to it. He's gone for 4. It's 8 for 2. Emirates Red in trouble.
Around 4 to come.
8 for 2. They've lost 2 quick wickets. Still no Ghaffar. The wish of Rizwan Rahman is Usaid Amin, who's been in good form, nudges that one towards the third man.
Well, he certainly has been in good form of late, Usaid Amin. A new entrant in the domestic circuit of the UAE. That's the wicket for you. Not coming off the middle of the bat straight into the hands of Furkan. I beg your pardon, Farhan. Furkan goes big. Call for catch. Fielder settling underneath it and he takes it. Irfan latches onto it quite comfortably.
Well, that's another wicket here. And Vasily Shah doing the business here. Usaid Amin early on in the piece, he wanted to go big. And he gets it up in the air. Well, Irfan was in bit of trouble there. Somehow he manages to take that.
Has been training with you, so that you expect him to hold on to them, Asghar Khan.
Not the fielding coach anymore. 9 for 3.
Slightly more. Come around, 2 to go.
Nine for 3. What a start here for Sharjah. They seem to do everything right. And that brings Syed Haider in the middle. Quality player. He needs to stand tall here for Reds. They are falling behind here.
A huge responsibility on his shoulders. Beautiful delivery from Awais, right on the money. It's all happening here. Team Sharjah continuing the good form that they've been in.
Gives himself room and heaves that one away over mid-on for a much needed boundary. That's very courageous stuff here from Syed Haider. He's away with the boundary and that's the end of the over.
Well, look at that shot. Beautiful. Shuffled a bit and finds the meat of the bat into the fence. Away she goes. 12 for 3 after 2.
Furkan Khalil has got a massive responsibility here along with Syed Haider to get this innings back on track and they can't fall behind in terms of the run rate. Counter attack is the name of the game here for the Reds.
They need to find a rescue ranger. In comes another prolific right arm seamer. I do want to make a mention, getting trained alongside Asghar Khan.
Good cut shot on the offside. These lads, they work really, really hard, to be honest, Rizwan. And every now and then, if someone needs a bit of advice, we are always there for them. But behind the scenes, likes of Farhan Khan, Mohammad Irfan, they all work really hard at the 7 District Cricket Academy. And many of other cricketers like Syed Haider is also part of the setup.
Well, outside edge, racing towards the boundary ropes, but Irfan will cut it off. We're talking about Farhan. He was a part of the drafts of the GT20. Unfortunately, could not go to Canada. Was touch disappointed, but I tell you what, he's definitely performed at the Abu Dhabi T10 League. He's part of the ILT campaign as well.
Yeah, plenty of cricket to look for this young man. Only 20 years of age. And he's got enormous ability with the ball. And he's just a terrific prospect. Use of the feet gets beaten. Furkan Khalil wanted to smash that one. That's given as a wide.
Well, it's that instinct from Farhan. The moment he saw Furkan Khalil trying to walk down the wicket, he tried to stay away from the hitting arc of Furkan. Ended up in a wide. We hardly get to see that coming in from Farhan. But I think so far it's been a very good performances coming in from the bowlers of Team Sharjah.
So much talent and so much depth and so many options for Khalid Shah to rotate his bowlers around. Furkan Khalil 3 of 3. Heather is 5 of 3. Emirates Red, they need a big over to put this innings back on track. Pulled away along the ground for a single.
Beaten for pace, harried on to the batter there. Well, what is quite good about Farhan is, the change of pace, but he makes sure the line and lengths are intact. And you're always perplexed what is coming your way. Is it the quicker one? Is it the slow one? You've got to be careful when you're up against this powerful lad, Farhan.
It's really, really important to have those variations in the modern day game. You can't get predictable with your line and length here. Again, that is outstanding. To his club mate as well, right up in the block hole.
But they play so much of cricket together. So even when you're talking about the net sessions, the practice, they know the strengths and weaknesses, and it's always a battle on when you have these, players a part of the same club. So you always expect some sort of banter between them.
Absolutely. And these youngsters, they don't want to give an inch to his opponent because they will keep on reminding you throughout for the next month or so. This time outside edge. What a catch from Zishan Abid. That's Farhan Khan. Sayyid Haider looking to break free, and he was going slightly down the leg side. Then he had to stretch towards his right. That is a very good take.
Quality bowling and equally quality keeping there. Good glove work from Zishan Abed. It was not easy, mind you. He had to stretch just like a goalie, and he made sure he holds on to it. What a beautiful catch that is from Zishan Abed. Disappointment for Haider Wasisha. He'll have to depart after scoring 5 of 5. Emirates Reds are 16 for 4.
$16 for 4. Emirates Reds in absolute tatters at the moment as Mohammad Shadad walks in against fiery Farhan Khan. Nicely played on the offside pass, backward point, using the pace there, and a great effort. This is outstanding commitment from Nurullah Ayubi there.
The youngster, commitment at its best. 3 overs gone, 18 for 4.
बस
18 for 4 after 3 overs. Dramatic start to the innings. Really, after winning the toss, that's the last thing they are hoping for. To get 18 for 4 after 3 overs. Furkan is still out there as an opening batsman. He's lost 4 wickets from the other end. In comes Shadat at number 6. And Nurullah Ayubi getting opportunity with the ball. That's good to see. So Khalid Shah providing. What a good Yorker. providing chances to the youngsters, rotating things around.
This is a positive sign. This is a wonderful approach from the skipper Khalid Shah, giving an opportunity for the youngster Nurullah Ayubi. When the confidence is high, the team is pumped up. When you've got those 4 wickets in the power play, I beg your pardon, in 3.1 overs, you might as well go with the youngster.
Full toss worked away on the onside, behind square on the leg side. And that will be a boundary. No, he's done well here in the deep. The umpire may just have a look at his feet. He was close to the ropes. Well, he is satisfied there. Nurullah Ayubi just straying onto the pads a bit here.
Where we've seen Nurullah Ayubi contributing in the field and Shehbaz Ali as well doing a wonderful job saving a boundary for his team Sharjah. They all are pumped up. Beautiful shot straight to the fielder. Just did not cash on that opportunity. I must tell you that. That should have been easily placed over the point region for a boundary.
Shadad is technically solid, but he needs to really have that real intent and aggression in this form of the game. Yes, you lost 4 wickets, but it's a game where you need to keep on attacking and be able to find boundaries. Short and wide again. This time a lot slower from Ayubi, hitting that back of a length.
We've seen scores going close to the 100-run mark in the previous encounters. Emirates Reds 22 for 4 at this juncture, Asghar Khan. What do you reckon is a total that they should be looking to post from here on?
It's a tough question with losing 4 wickets and just 22 on the board, but loose delivery onto the pads, he gets away with it. That's fine piece of work behind the stumps. Coming back to your question, I think 6.2 overs remaining, 12 runs per over. They've got to get to that 90 mark to be competitive, to give something for their bowlers to bowl at, because less than that, you have no chance in this game.
Absolutely right. Another full length delivery. Yeah, when you have the likes of Hamid Khan, Khalid Shah, Basil Hamid, Shehbaz Ali, Zishan Abid, it's a power-packed batting side. You need a very good total on board.
Yeah, it's all about living in the present, and right now they're in trouble. Yes, but it's about they got to approach it. The 6 overs, they need 12 runs per over. This is as simple as that. That's another wide delivery, because you can easily get sucked into that mindset. Yes, we have lost 4 wickets. Let's rebuild. D10 format doesn't allow you that. It's about keep on going. And if you get bowled out, so be it. But you got to go on the attack. Loose delivery onto the pads there.
Yeah, the youngster slightly, I wouldn't say struggling, but a couple of extras given in this particular over. This is much better. Full length, right on the money. It'll be a single to conclude over number 4. Emirates Reds are 26 for 4.
Over. Right here. Going. Not on the wicket, please.
That's the batting card. Sorry looking batting card. No one has reached double figures as yet. Furqan, 6 of 6 not out, and alongside Ishadat, 6 of 5 deliveries, 3 extras. Tremendous bowling performance.
It looks like a toll-free number for me for now. One of them will have to take the responsibilities. Zawar, Ghaffar, we still are yet to see them.
Yeah. Toll free number for some pakoras and tea, which you already ordered for us.
But you need to have that energy levels high when you're especially doing the shortest format of the cricket, the T10 cricket's fastest or quickest format.
And the fastest, you're done with the pakoras as well. 26 for 4.
On the background, naughty laugh there from Ahmed Khwaja. Just a single on that occasion. Shehbaz Ali has been given the responsibility. They're shuffling with the bowlers and everybody's living up to the expectation of the team and the management there, Team Sharjah.
Yeah, Ahmed Khwaja giggling away. 27 for 4. Well, this is desperate times here, and look at the luxury Khalid Shah has. He's replaced Farhan with Shehbaz Ali.
But that's exactly what we've been talking about. A very good side. They were quite close in the 50 D50 final. Looking at the field, they've got deep mid wicket, deep point, sweeper cover, widest long on and long off outside the 30-yard circle. Beautiful delivery inside the tram line. That will be a dot ball.
This is really no show here from Emirates Red in 4.2 overs. After winning the toss, a lot was expected from a good batting lineup. This is smart bowling. Shabazz. He saw him backing away and clearing his front leg, and he went wide of off stump. He's a great thinker.
You got to have that peripheral vision, don't you, Asghar Khan? Especially when you're playing the shortest format. Goes over the point region, and the fielders will cut it off. It is Awais on that occasion. What an effort that is. This is brilliant, Asghar Khan. I'm loving the cricket here.
Well, that goes to show the kind of mindset Sharjah they are in. They've been relentless. This is pretty much ruthless. They are on top, but look at that effort. That is desperation in the field. And that goes to show they are absolutely on top of their game at the moment.
Watch out for that man on your screen. He's one of the top-notch cricketers for Team Sharjah. Awais Ali. Another one. This time he finds the fence towards the deep third region. A release shot coming in from Furqan Khalil.
A bit of an outside edge, throwing the kitchen sink at that one. There's a width there, and that outside edge went fine with the extra pace. No chance for that fielder at backward point. A streaky boundary to just break the shackles here. They need desperately a couple of big overs to get this innings back on track.
Beautiful delivery, but that's a no ball. Free hit on offer.
Just stepping over the mark there. Nadeem Anjum quickly spotting that one. Shabazz Ali maybe just trying for that extra bit of pace, a yard of pace. Let's have a look. Great call there. Great call there by Nadeem Anjum.
Well, that's why he's one of the best in the business. Marginally ahead of that line.
Terrific stuff. His decision making has been spot on. Under pressure. Oh, goes inside the line. What a shot here from Mohammad Shahzad. He's put that one into the stands, walking across the crease. And what a stroke.
Well, that was the expensive over so far for Team Sharjah. Shuffled and manipulated quite well towards the deep square leg region for a maximum.
Brilliant stuff from Shahzad. That's great improvisation. For me, he's got all the shot, but sometimes the mindset is more important than you having a skill. Sometimes he's a bit old school of thought where he wants to get in first and then looks to express. He's got all the shots. He's a tall man. He's got the reach. And we have seen him play those big shots. It is refreshing to see the kind of approach he's brought into this tournament, which augurs well for his future.
Mind you, that one over has got them back into the game. 41 for 4. Another good looking shot. Positive intent. And they look for 2, will settle in for 1. That will bring us to the end of over number 5. Emirates Reds are 42 for 4. And there will be change in the voices as the senior statesman Ahmad Khwaja and Awais will take over.
Guys, faster, please. Bowling change, left arm around. guys, let's go, let's go, let's go. Behind.
Much appreciated, Asghar Khan and Rizwanur Rahman. Emirates Reds struggling big time. 4 down. Just going at about 8.5 runs per over. They need somebody to stand up to be counted.
Aram se, Salman.
Skewed in the air off Awais Ali Shah. Once again, the left arm spinner for Sharjah has been outstanding tonight. Awais Ali. Good evening and welcome.
Good evening, Ahmed, and good evening to all our viewers. So far, so good. Sharjah, so far, are unbeaten in this tournament, and yet again, brilliant performance. Beautifully ball, tossed up delivery. And look at those figures, Ahmed. Once again, getting into the act so early is this man, Awais Ali.
He's been the standout bowler in the entire D10 and enjoying his cricket, rightfully so. Hard-working young lad, totally committed to the game. Once again, flighted delivery, just teasing Furqan Khalil to go big. They just haven't been able to latch onto anything tonight.
Yeah, the struggle continues so far for both the batters. Couldn't really get going. But then again, it's a shorter format, so you never know. One big over, and they might be just getting away back into this game.
They might need a couple of them, in fact, not just one, just to reach that 100 mark. It's looking a long way away. Turned away towards mid-wicket for 2. There should have been 2. But Furqan Khalil had turned his back on his partner for some reason.
Yeah, I think the reason being is he just wants to take the strike and try to cash on to the next deliveries, because a lot is expected from that man. Furqan, his innings so far hasn't really gone anywhere.
Yeah, it's been a toil. Flight delivery, but just all along the carpet. Awais Ali Shah has been outstanding yet again for Sharjah. Just needs to close out his spell well.
Yeah, just one more delivery. And there's the current partnership. 30 in 18 deliveries, growing in confidence, but as Ahmed rightly said, couple of big overs is what they need desperately.
And where do they find them? Quicker one into the pitch. Oh, look at that fielding effort. Outstanding. What a performer he is for Sharjah, Awais Ali Shah. 2 for 9 on the night. It's 46 for 4.
पावर प्ले ना वही है हमारा परमानेंटली जब से पहला मैच हुआ एक वसीली लिया था बस
Well, just take a look at those economy rates of the Sharjah bowlers. Apart from Shahbaz Ali, who was taken for a ride, everybody else has been outstanding. Awais Ali Shah, 2 for 9, the pick of the bowlers. But Farhan Khan, Almas and Noorullah all doing an excellent job here for Shahbaz Ali, the Sharjah skipper. What a horrible start. 8 for 3 for 1, 8 for 2, 8 for 3. They just never had any momentum up top.
Yeah, that just sums up the story in this tournament for Team Emirates Reds. Such a star-studded lineup, but it's just that they haven't really got going and fired and clicked in this tournament.
Yeah, they haven't been settled. They've been chopping and changing in every game, looking for the winning combo. 1 win out of 6. They're just short of solutions at the moment, and this man will make it even more difficult. Farhan Khan, current run rate of just 7.7 for the Reds. Slow delivery, chip towards long on. And not only do they have that express pace, the variations and the bowling IQ from Sharjah has been outstanding.
Yeah, absolutely, Ahmed. I think by far one of the most strong bowling lineups in this tournament is Team Sharjah. And also I think we need to give credit to Khalid Shah. He's been very smart with the rotation of his bowlers, getting Farhan Khan early in this innings.
Absolutely. He's bowled really well this evening. Has had his struggles in the tournament, but today looks absolutely locked in. Change in the field. The deep extra cover coming into the circle, and the point fielder has dropped deep. So they've got a sweeper cover, deep point, and protection towards square leg as well. Looking for that paddle around the corner. And I think it's got a bit of a deflection on it. Shahzad is puzzled why it's not given a wide. And as am I.
Yeah, he seems to be perplexed in the middle. Rightfully so. This is going to be a very interesting replay. He did shuffle across the stumps, and I think that's the reason the umpire has not called as a wide. It's a good decision.
Yeah, I can see it now. Well called by Nadeem Anjum. Shahzad just coming onto that middle stump, looking to access the onside. Punched over extra cover. That's a good shot. A much needed boundary to raise the 50 for the Reds.
Well, let me tell you, that is one of the most toughest shots to execute. By no means it was a bad delivery. It was pitched in a perfect length area, but Shahzad pouncing on it and has cleared the infield with utmost ease in the end.
Yeah, Asghar Khan did make the point. It's all about mindset with Shahzad. He's got the shots, he's got the ability, but he's just stuck in that phase of looking to always build an innings, play the ball on merit, not looking to take a risk. Nicely glided. Oh, excellent fielding. There was no third deep. He needed to make that stop to save the boundary.
Yeah, clearly we can see they're all switched on, and it is that man, Aves, who's already finished his spell, and you can't really keep him out of the game, can you?
Your namesake? Although I dare say he's a much better cricketer than you. Especially at this stage of your age and phase in your career. Stepping out of the field and now into the comm box alongside us. Former UAE under-19, Mr. Awais Ali. Forcing drive from Furqan, but he just hasn't been able to middle anything. But they put pressure on the fielder and they've picked up 2. Good running.
Yeah, you can see that loud call of 2, and that's where the pressure was on the fielder, and that's why he fumbled, allowing them to come back for 2 more vital runs. So good over so far by Farhan.
Yeah, and even for the Reds, they've picked up a boundary. They've managed to get 8 runs. Can they finish well? Can they get as close to that 100-run mark? Still all of 3 overs to go. That one big over, like you mentioned, could change the complexion of this game. Flat batted straight, mid-off in the circle. And that's a well-calculated risk taken by Furqan Khalil, and it paid off.
Well, finally we can see now aggressive intent coming in for Furqan, shifting gears, which is pretty much required at this stage. Coming down the track, couldn't really time it, but then again, yeah, the pace of Farhan Khan has allowed that to go towards that long off for a much needed boundary close off this over. Look at that. Excellent flourish, getting 4 runs. It's 7 gone, 58 for 4.
Shadad. Shadad, faster Shadad. D10, my dear, please. Bowling change, right arm over. Let's go, guys, come on.
Another very handy bowling option coming in for Sharjah. Mohammad Irfan. Excellent partnership this. Slow delivery, punched hard, but just the toe end of the bat. And can you imagine, there was 16 for 4 at one stage, the Reds.
Yeah, sorry story so far for Emirates Reds, but then again, Mohammad Irfan, yeah, I think he's been brought into the attack because Shahbaz Ali was very expensive.
Yeah, perhaps covering him.
Another very exciting talent, Mohammad Irfan. Short delivery and not in full control, but they might just think to come back for the second. Yes, they will comfortably in the end. And these are very handy runs coming in. But then again, it's not going to be so easy to get runs against Irfan. He's a very smart operator. So you need to be a little careful. Shahbaz Ali was expensive in the first over, and that's the reason Khalid Shah has opted to bring Mohammad Irfan.
Very canny bowler. Uses that slow delivery, that slow bouncer very well. So far, so good in this over. He's nailed that pull. Is it wide of long on? Yes, it is. Furqan Khalil turning it on.
Yeah, all of a sudden now the runs are coming thick and fast for Team Emirates. Desperate need of runs. And Furqan Khalil now cutting loose, getting his beast mode on. And this is pretty much required now.
Well, they've got 15 legal deliveries remaining. Can they get 30 runs? Can they really go big? Flat batted hard. He was ready for that slower ball. That's a crisp shot from Furqan Khalil. They need plenty more. He's moved on to 28 of 18. The boundaries are starting to flow. Oh, he yorked himself there, didn't he? It was pace on. If he had remained in his crease, he could have skewed it behind point for 4.
Yeah, absolutely, Ahmed. And that's where Mohammad Irfan is such a clever operator. He saw the batter coming down the track, and that's where he fired it right in that block hole. And a good comeback delivery.
8 runs off 4 deliveries. It's not been too bad, but they need some maximums coming in from either of this pair. Shahdad, he's already hit one fabulous 6 off Shehbaz Ali. A slower bouncer bowled into the pitch. That is terrific bowling from Irfan. So difficult to really latch on to him. And a great value add for Sharjah.
Oh, absolutely. He has a lot of experience, and I think that man is a complete asset to have in a D10 format. A complete package. A dynamite of a batter, and now you can see what he's done. Just the 8 runs so far. Would love to finish strong here, Irfan.
Genuine match-winning all-rounder is Mohammad Irfan. Slow delivery, it's been chipped. Long off is in the game. And it's a straightforward dismissal. Zainullah did not have to move an inch or a muscle. It was straight to him.
Yeah, and we might just see Mohammad Irfan getting one more over because he's been very economical and also disengage this partnership. Yeah, that back of the hand delivery, creating his space. And look at that. Simplest of takes, and yet again, they have been spot on in the fielding department. Zainullah down there in the deep. It's 66 for 5 after 8.
Shehbaz Ali back into the attack, and it is time for the floating power play. So, well, it's now or never for Emirates Reds. Here we go then. Furqan Khalil on strike. Excellent delivery. Bowled into the pitch. It was that off-cutter. Dot ball to start.
Well, this is where he's such a quality leader, Khalid Shah, and that was the last wicket coming in. Mohammad Irfan rolling his fingers, offering no pace whatsoever. It was a check shot. And yeah, Zainullah being one of the safest fielders, he's not going to drop that.
Just what Khalid Shah would have liked, to regain some control to this game. 6 wins out of 6. Shehbaz Ali did say at the toss, we want to remain undefeated as long as possible in the D10. That is something we have in the back of our mind, to remain perfect. Once again, that delivery bowled into the pitch. And that is something that the rest of the fast bowlers in the other 6 teams need to take a very, very close look at how to execute on this Sharjah wicket.
Absolutely, Ahmed. And I keep on saying it's not a T20 or a D50 format. You have to be spot on with your variations because you can't be predictable and just keep on bowling those good lengths. You have to change in every delivery and keep the batters thinking and guessing.
It's all about survival. Don't start hunting for wickets. The batters will come hard at you. You can deceive them with your variations. You don't need a lot of skill, just need to be unpredictable. Zawar looking to be fanciful, looking for that scoop over fine leg, but that was pace on and full. Smart bowling from Shehbaz Ali.
Yeah, and also it's that kind of a wicket where it's really slow. It doesn't really come onto the bat nicely. So I believe there's always something for the bowlers. We haven't seen teams scoring 140, 150, which is pretty much possible in a T10 game. So always a chance for the bowlers in this tournament.
And the Sharjah bowlers have been brilliant right throughout. Shehbaz Ali, so vastly experienced. One of the key players in this Sharjah team. A beautiful delivery. Beat him and deceived him. All ends up.
I don't think so. Furqan Khalil will be very happy with this inning so far because he came out to open and in 22 deliveries, he's only scored 30 runs. So hats off Team Sharjah. They've kept Team Emirates Reds very quiet in the middle.
Yeah, it's pretty much a non-innings really for the 10-over format. You're batting almost half the innings and just on 30. It's not good enough. They need to modify that batting lineup once again. 8 legal deliveries remaining. Swing and a miss again. He's proving to be unplayable in the floating power play.
That just sums up the story for Furkan. I think he even knows that he's bowling those short, slower bounces. Even then, he can't really get over Shahbaz. And also, Ahmed, I think we need to give credit to Khalid Shah, because Shahbaz, mind you, was very expensive in that first over.
You have to have faith in your key players, and Khalid Shah has done exactly that. Zawar Farid having a quiet word with Furkan, telling him perhaps just to wait. Let the ball come on to you. And if it's pace on, maybe just look to slide it behind square on the offside or the onside. Third and fine leg are in the circle. So they're protecting the straight boundaries. Has he latched onto it? Yes, he has. Zawar Farid, whatever you said, it worked big time.
Yeah, he was bowling so well until this last delivery. There's a huge smile on his face, but then again, a bit predictable. And sitting at the back foot, getting 6 runs. 9 gone, 74 for 5.
So it's going to be Mohammad Irfan to bowl the final 6. This needs to be a big over. Zawar Farid on strike. Skewed and dropped at fine leg. That is extremely embarrassing for Farhan Khan. What are you doing?
Farhan Khan, just do one thing. Do not look at Mohammad Irfan at the moment. That was a very casual approach. And this was the simplest of takes. How do you even drop those, Ahmed?
That is an absolute goober. He just took it easy, didn't he? He's like, yeah, I'm not going to drop it. He went reverse cup for some reason. And that was very ungainly indeed. Attempted Yorker, squeezed in the gap. Much needed boundary for the Reds.
That's an excellent stroke. Just using the pace of Irfan, trying to bowl in that block hole, but then again, slightly fuller. And that was an excellent shot, getting 4 more vital runs for Team Emirates Reds.
Just missed his length by a millimeter. And that's all Furkan Khalil needed. 40 of 25. Finally, he's finding some rhythm in his batting. That was a beautiful shot. Just tapped it on its head. And in the gap. Nicely played. No change in the field. Still third and fine in the circle. Oh, he was shuffling in his crease. It was completely pace off. They'll pick up a single though.
Yeah, certainly Emirates Reds, they can take a leaf out of the notebook of Team Sharjah. You can see that they are offering no pace whatsoever. And majority of the deliveries they've bowled have been the slower ones, the back of the hand deliveries, those slower bounces, making life tough for them.
Well, I think they should just steal that notebook. They'll need it to defend the score. 3 deliveries remaining in the innings. Zawar Farid ramps it over the keeper. This time he got it right. Another boundary.
Well, the question remains the same. Where was this man hiding? Zawar Farid being sent so late down the order. I would really love to see him come out to open. He's an absolute destructive machine, this man.
He certainly is, and that's a great shot. Got the length he needed. And just going up and over. That's D10 cricket for you. Innovative and brilliant is Zawar Farid. Oh, pace on. That would have been in the slot. He just came down the track and yorked himself again.
Yeah, all he had to do is just open the face of the bat and bisect it between that short third and the point fielder. As we already saw, that shot came from Furkan Khalil's blade.
Still a pretty decent over from Irfan. Only 10 off it, but he'll need to close it out well. Can they get up to that 90 mark with a maxi? Let's see. Slow, wide, full toss. pushed out to cover point, and Emirates Reds conclude their innings on 85. I think they're at least 15 to 20 runs short here.
Yeah, I think this is going to be easy for Team Sharjah considering they bat so deep, and on the surface 85 in 10 overs. Yeah, it's going to be a tough task for Team Emirates West when they come out to bowl.
High fives all round. They're very pleased with their bowling effort, and rightly so. They're such a strong collective unit, and they have certainly put Emirates Reds on the back foot. They were 16 for 4, were always fighting back, always looking to rebuild. There was a bit of a late flurry thanks to Furqan Khalil, but it's certainly not a par score. It's well short, and let's see if they can go lucky number 7 out of 7 in the D10. Emirates Reds will need to bowl out of their skins. In terms of the batting effort, Furqan Khalil carried his bat 41 of 26, but it was a laboured 41 of 26. Shahdad also wasn't going at a great strike rate, 22 of 17. The top order came and went. Tanish Rayan, Osaid, Heather, all of them could not get going. The bowling from Sharjah was just too good.
Yeah, very impressive looking scorecard for Team Sharjah yet again. Almas Ayub just pulled that one over, surprisingly picked up a wicket. Awais Ali Shah, look at those figures. Pick up the bowlers, 9 runs, picked up 2 wickets. Farhan Khan also picking up that price wicket. Shahbaz, touch expensive, but then again, Mohammad Irfan, that was a surprise package. We gave 19 and picked up a quality wicket. Just the 4 extras is what they've offered.
A galaxy of bowling riches available to Khalid Shah, and he used all of them. Let's take a look at the highlights. It was a horror start for Emirates Reds, losing Tanish Suri early. Rayan Khan just holding out too long on, no conviction in that shot. And this went straight up and nowhere else. Usaid Amin could not get going tonight. They were 16 for 4 at one stage until Shahdad combined with Furqan Khalil. Syed Haider Wasi Shah falling early as well. They had to take their time, they had to be patient, and then eventually got stuck into their task. Shahdad played some pleasing shots, and that was a good looking strike from Furqan Khalil. Hard pull through, wideish long on. A flurry of boundaries unleashed. This was the dismissal of Shahdad, chipping one too long off. And this was a great shot from Zawar, just going up and over the wicketkeeper. But it was too little too late, and in the end 86 runs is the target for Team Sharjah. They need to go at just 8.6 runs per over. How will they fare? We'll find out after the break.
Welcome back to this iconic Sharjah Cricket Stadium for the run chase of Sharjah against Emirates Reds. That's the batting card for Khan Khalid, unbeaten 41 of 26. Rest all fallen apart until Mohammad Shahzad provided some resistance with 22 of 17 deliveries and Zawar 7 out of 5, 4 extras. A very disciplined bowling performance from Sharjah. Almasa, you picked up that wicket. 1 for 7, 2 wickets for Wasil Shah, 1 wicket for Farhan Khan, and 1 wicket for Irfan. There's so many bowling options. Then Khalid Shah rotated them around quite nicely. The umpires are walking out to the centre for the run chase of Sharjah. Emirates Reds opted to bat first, could only manage 85 in allotted 10 overs. Joining me in the com box is going to be Rizwan Rahman. Welcome back. How do you see things?
Thank you very much, Asghar Khan. After losing those wickets in quick succession, team Emirates Reds, they've managed to do some damage control, got some things under control, and they've managed to score 85 runs. They'll be pleased with it, with the kind of start they've got. Right then, 86 required of 10 overs at about 8.6 runs an over, and we have two destructive batters walking out to the center. Explosive. Watch out for the fireworks. Watch out for the pyrotechnics here at the Sharjah International Stadium. Hamid Khan and Khalid Shah.
Two explosive players. Left and right hand combination at the top of the order, and we are in for plenty of entertainment. And Reds, they need to strike early and they need to keep on taking wickets, keep on bowling in the right areas to have any chance in this game.
Well, I was having a conversation with Hamid Khan before this match. He says it's all about getting those first couple of deliveries off the middle of the bat, and the confidence is at extreme high. And it'll be interesting to see with the kind of wicket it is. You may expect fireworks right from ball one.
Absolutely. And this man is a fine bowler, Hazrat Luqman. If he gets it right, get a little bit of movement off the seam, he can pick a few wickets. There's protection on the offside for the right-hander. Square cover and square leg out on the boundary. So, short third man, backward point. Extra cover mid-off on the offside in the ring. And with their move that square leg in front of square, that is a straightish mid-wicket. Hazrat Luqman with the first delivery. Oh, he gets it on line. It's just straying down the leg side, but the idea is to not give him room.
Beautiful delivery first up from Hazrat Luqman. It's a very good start. They all play together, Asghar Khan.
Oh, this is very interesting. Hamid Khan saying that I have a lot of pressure on them. That's a wide delivery. He was saying to Furqan Khalil that you guys are feeling all the pressure because I'm in the middle.
Is that the Pashto they were communicating in?
Yeah, certainly to Khalid Shah.
How many languages do you speak?
Not too many, at least. I need to learn the Malayalam from you.
I speak Telugu, not Malayalam for sure.
Come on. Do some coaching, do some mentoring off the field for me. Luqman. He goes straight to that man and he's... Oh, just cleared him. Almost the plan worked.
Pressure is certainly on when Hamid Khan is there. Beautiful shot. They had the protection. It's just that it sailed over the boundary ropes and he was just a mere spectator.
Oh, great shot. The best thing about that shot, he went with the swing. Didn't go across the line. And very courageous. Taking on the man. Great base and fast hands through the ball. Hamid Khan is a real entertainer.
Another big one, straight down the ground. High and handsome. That's Hamid Khan package for you.
Brilliant stuff. That's what he exactly said to Furkan Khalil. After a couple of shots, you guys will be quiet. And he's making them quiet at the moment. He's letting his bat do the talking for him.
Basics, point one, Nalla shot. Means good shot in Malayalam.
That's a new for me. Oh, wrapped on the pass, clearly going down the leg side there.
Animated appeal, drifting down the leg side. And I like the confidence of the young man Hamid Khan.
He's been around for a long time. Look at that. Just clearly missing leg stump. Big shout there from Hazrat Luqman. He thought he was in business, but clearly just down the leg side. What a start here for Sharjah. 14 without loss of just 4 deliveries.
Flying start. They are coming out with flying colours, this team, Sharjah. Ideal power play score for them. 2 maximums for Hamid Khan. And Khalid Shah will be facing the tunes of Luqman.
He's gone for 14 in this over, but he's a wicket taker. Especially against Khalid Shah. He'll be looking to bring it back from off stump. Mid wicket out and deep point on the fence. Great delivery there. Attacking those stumps, and quick is Khalid Shah between the wickets.
But they've got most of the runs covered in the power play. Under pressure will be the bowlers of Team Emirates Reds. It'll be interesting to see who would come out to bowl the next over.
What a start here. Absolutely brilliant. That's why this team is so hard to beat in this competition. 6 out of 6. They're playing this 7 game and they're looking invincible out there in the center. Hamid Khan, he will definitely go again. He goes short. Heaved away towards the leg side.
Single to close out the over number 1. 16 for no loss.
"16 without loss after the first over." It's a flying start and the pressure is well and truly here on Reds. Zuhair Iqbal, experienced bowler, quality bowler. Can he provide quality here?
Well, this is going to be a very good contest between these two players. Zohair Iqbal against Hamid Khan. There's always a battle when you have these two Pathans facing each other.
Obviously, there's a lot of passion and they're always looking to compete. Goes full. Heaved away on the leg side. Look at him go. He's so quick between the wickets and he says, "Come on!" Khalid Shah sends him back.
Must have been too comfortably. That was easy to. There's a lot going on at the stump mic there.
He has the ability to get under the skin of his opponents, Hamid Khan, with his stroke play and also his presence as well. He's unorthodox, but he's mighty effective and he is full of confidence. He's not shy of words to the opposition.
Well, he's a live wire, isn't he? Always there fetching runs for his team.
Khalid Shah, he's got a beautiful piece of new willow in his hand. Oh, this is looking gorgeous. Neat and clean, beautiful grains. Looking to time the ball. Oh, gone across the line. Misses that one.
A beautiful delivery from Zohair. He's taking that responsibility and just ensuring he's not giving any wit whatsoever. Look at that channel. Wonderful.
Going across him, obviously shorter boundaries on the leg side, so he doesn't want to allow him to fetch it through the leg side. Steaming in. This time, beautifully done. That bottom hand coming into play. One bounce into the ropes for 4.
Glorious shot from Khalid Shah. Easy pickup. And a batsman of that caliber, you would definitely expect him to exploit the bowlers. As easy as you like. Into the fence, away she goes. Boundary for Khalid Shah.
Great entertainment. If you're a Sharjah fan, look at that. That was a short arm jab. Nothing more than a flick of wrist. And that new bat seems to be well knocked in, ready to play. He goes again and little disappointed with that shot. Khalid. That one just kept a little low as well.
Beaten for pace as well. Much better delivery after being hammered for a boundary. He would be looking for a wicket here, Zohair Iqbal.
He's just so good, Zohair Iqbal, with his accuracy. Wholehearted cricketer. You expect 100% commitment from this man. This time he goes through the offside. This is majestic. 6. Incredible shot through the offside.
Beautiful from the left-hand batter Khalid Shah. And he made it look so easy. And as you rightly mentioned, Asghar, they're having a check on the willow. What a shot that is.
Incredible shot. Great timing. This is outstanding from Khalid Shah. Little bit of width there and length to work with. And that is beautiful. You can look at again and again. And Ameed Khan quickly walking up to the skipper, having a look at his willow, maybe fancy after the game.
Beautiful comeback, right on the money. A single to close out the over number 2. 28 for no loss.
Come on, boys. Adawara. Power play.
That's the signal from the umpire, Nadeem Anjum. That means they have opted to go with that floating power play. 28 for none in 2 overs. That's a right move. They're looking to finish it off quickly.
The current run rate is about 14 runs an over. With the kind of form these two batters are in, that's the right approach. Usaid Amin has been introduced into the attack. It'll be an interesting contest. The right arm spinner against left hand Khalid Shah.
Around the wicket. Tossed up, right up in the block hole. He's a good cricketer, Usaid Amin.
Well, he certainly is. Contributes with the bat as well. An important player for Emirates Reds.
Ringfield on the offside. 5 men in the ring on the offside. Looks to just nudge it around the corner. Good start, 2 dot balls.
Beautiful start, I would say, for Usaid Amin. Coming out and bowling in the power play. Courageous of him. Just ensuring he's bowling the right channels. 2 dot deliveries against set batters. How often do you get to see that?
Gives himself room. And this time he picks up a single. That extra cover fielder was on the ring.
Something would happen now. I somehow sense there is something going to happen in this over. It is either going to be a wicket or it's going to be a maximum.
That's always on the cards, Rizwanur Rahman. When this man is on strike. He's very, very enthusiastic. There is quite a bit of chat going on between him and the fielders. Reds. Oh, look at that. Flat and hard. Doesn't quite carry to Zawar Farid there in the deep.
He's a tall man. He did everything right to get to the ball, just could not get his hands onto it. It'll just be a single.
That was hit flat and hard. Ah, needed to go for that dive in front of him.
He's kept things quiet there, Usaid Amin. Beautiful. Absolutely magnificent. Just given away those 3 runs so far, Usaid Amin. He's got to finish it off well.
Not easy being a spinner bowling in this form of the game against 2 quality batters in full flow as well, and that too in a floating power play. That is wonderful stuff from Usaid. Just 3 runs so far. Another block hole delivery to finish. Floating power play belongs to Reds. They have just managed to tie them down. 31 for none after 3. How quickly that required run rate has dropped under 8 runs per over. And it's time for spin from both hands. His left arm wrist spin of Uday Suri has been quite impressive.
Well, he certainly has been quite impressive. After that successful over from Usaid Amin, you might expect the similar one from Uday Suri. The only challenge is a little bit inexperienced, but he's got all the skill that is required.
Short and wide offside off Sam. Khalid lets that one go. He was expecting to be called as a wide, not to be.
What a start that is for Uday Suri. Some changes to the field. They've got a deep point now. Extra cover inside the 30-yard circle. Better. Beautiful. This is brilliant stuff coming in from the bowlers of Emirates Reds after the destructive power play. Usaid Amin and Uday Suri have kept things at bay.
Last time Amir Khan faced Uday Suri, he dismissed him with the wrong one. Running down the wicket and Furqan Khalil reminding him, he's your man. Telling Uday Suri, you can easily pick up him. The battle begins.
Good stuff from the young lad Uday Suri. Ensuring he's not offering that full length deliveries. Just a single.
He's a good bowler, Uday Suri. He's full of confidence, young man. Offside off stump and he's gone big. That's the second maximum from Khalid Shah in that area. One of the fast bowler, one of the spinner.
The moment you give half volley to Khalid Shah, he will punish you. And what a good shot that is from him. A maximum for Khalid Shah.
Brilliant execution of that lofted extra cover drive. That front shoulder going towards the line of the ball. That enables him to bring the bat at the right path. Great flow. Great finish. Back at his shoulder. What a strike.
Smart piece of work. Played it late. And a wonderful piece of fielding there by Rayan. There would be a boundary check, but I think he's stopped that comfortably.
It'll be touch and go there. Rayan Khan with a desperate effort. Beautiful shot. Just using the pace there. Hamid Khan is back on strike. Will it be a wrong one? I would like to see a tossed up wrong one. Entice him to go through mid wicket. Just like that. Just like that.
Well, confusing Hamid Khan there. A good delivery to close out the over number 4. 43 for no loss.
Well, Hamid Khan, what a tournament he is having. He's been brilliant at the top of the order. Great entertainment, and he's got that X factor about him. 16 of 10 here. 43 for none after 4. Usaid continuing.
Quite an animated cricketer is Hamid Khan. Goes big towards the cow corner. That will be a maximum. Tension Makawa, says Hamid Khan.
Half a dozen here from Hamid Khan once again. A drag down from Usaid Amin. And he gets hammered off the back foot. He was waiting for anything short in his arc. Look at his eyes. And he watches it all the way. He's enjoyed that.
He certainly has. Didn't get the runs in the floating power play. Another one. Another maximum for Hamid Khan. He's putting up a show here.
That's entertainment of the highest order. Now he's saying to Furqan Khalil, come on. Why you're a bit quiet, mate?
Well, the first one was a shorter one. This one was in the slot for Hamid Khan. And the hand-eye coordination, everything right about that shot.
After smashing that, immediately look back at Furqan. Usaid Amin under pressure here. 55 for none. Wider. Offside, off stump.
Pressure says it all. A bit of banter there. Yeah, but that is a wide.
He's a great character, Furqan Khalil. 56 for none. Full toss. Smash down the ground. And carried all the way for 6. That's the third 6 of the over. 3 in a row and a wide ball. They are in a hurry to finish. I think maybe we could finish in our stand.
They are certainly in for an early finish. 3 maximums in this over. Just the same bowler who bowled exceptionally well in the power play, missing out on his length in line, and he's being hammered 18 runs in that over so far.
What ball striking. Tremendous stuff from Hamid Khan. There's plenty of chatter going on. This time sliced on the offside. Chance for the man. And he takes the catch. That's Shahzad who picks up a catch. Some redemption here for Usaid Amin. But what a knock played by Hamid Khan.
But the damage has already been done. 34 of 13 for Hamid Khan. Some sort of reward for Usaid Amin. High up in the air. Just didn't get the elevations. But a wonderful catch. Wow, have a look at that. Commitment. And Hamid Khan will have to depart. Ever he's done his job. 34 of 14. 5 maximums. No boundaries in that. 62 for 1.
Yes, leg stick. Covering. 2 more to come. Right arm round.
In comes Mohammad Irfan. Down the leg side. Good take there from Furqan Khalil.
Polite inquiry there. from Furkhan Khalil. That would be a wide. You can't get away from that.
23 required here. He goes straight, Irfan. Intentions are pretty clear. They want to finish it off quickly. Gets off the mark.
22 required of 31. Was massacre from Hamid Khan. Right then, last delivery of the 5th over. What have we got? Towels being used. Hint of dew on board. That will be a wide. Straying down the pads. Expensive over from Usaid Amin. Tossed up. Cut away. It'll just be a single. Khalid Shah will retain strike and Sharjah are 66 for 1. And there'll be change in the voices.
$66 for 1 after 5 overs. Khalid Shah beaten on 25 of 15 deliveries. Just 20 required of the last 5, as has been joined by Ahmed Khwaja. Welcome back.
Thank you very much, Asghar Khan. It's been a power show, a statement sent out to the other 6 teams in the D10 by Sharjah today. Absolutely outstanding with the ball. And Hamid Khan taking care and settling affairs with his blistering innings. Abdul Ghaffar did not even come out to bat for Emirates Reds. Can you imagine? Right in the block hold. Hint of in-dip on that delivery. Very surprising. Maybe a bit of reverse.
Yeah, he's tall. He's get the ball to just curve in. It's a dry surface, so maybe that one side a little scuffed up. It's got the beating of his lifetime smashed around the park by Hamid Khan.
Yeah, landing on those concrete steps of the stands. Absolutely. 5 sixes. What an innings. What a player he is for this format. Swing and a miss. How did that miss the leg stump? Cracking Yorker from Abdul Ghaffar.
Wonderful delivery there. It's quite surprising. Like you mentioned earlier on, look at that delivery. Just missed the leg stump. Well, in this sort of format, I think he should be batting in the top 5, Ghaffar.
At least number 3, if not open the innings outright. He's such a valuable resource you need to maximize in those 60 balls. And you're giving him at number 5, number 6. It makes no sense to me. Even if he plays 1 over, he can take the game away from the opposition. This is terrific bowling. He has Khalid Shah completely locked up at the moment.
3 great deliveries. Missed the leg stump by a whisker to another very good Yorkers. Perhaps this could have been done a little earlier. Why you held him back with the bat? Why you held him back with the ball?
Yeah, exactly. Why did you use Usaid Amin? You had him in as an option. You got away with Usaid's over in the floating power play. They persisted and that backfired big time. 3 huge sixes in that over. This time it's big. Stand and deliver from the crease, the Sharjah captain.
That's what happens. 3 great deliveries. This time, again, attempted Yorker and it turned out to be a juicy half volley. And Khalid Shah belts it down the ground. Tremendous stroke.
Look at that. Right out of the sweet spot. And you know you connected when that back lift hits you on the back. Right where the number is. Number 7. Khalid Shah, what an innings, 31 of 19. He's rediscovered his touch in the D10. Goes up. Goes behind the keeper. And straight to short fine. Tanish Suri takes the catch. So Abdul Ghaffar gets his vengeance.
Yeah, he's gone for that short ball. There was no option for him to just bang it in short. And Khalid Shah onto the front foot, gets big on him. There was a little bit of confusion between Furqan Khalil and Tanish Suri, but he holds on to that one. That's the end of Khalid for an entertaining and aggressive knock from the captain. 31 of 20, 72 for 2.
UAE under 19 all-rounder Nurullah Ayubi coming in at number 4. So a good chance for him to just get some confidence with the bat, knock off the winning runs, come in not out carrying his bat. Well, he's gone aerial first ball. And he will be caught at backward point by his under 19 teammate. What was that, Nurullah?
Pretty much needless. The situation of the game is absolutely roller coaster for Sharjah. He could have played few deliveries, got his eye in. A wild swing across the line, first ball. A first ball duck here for Nurullah Ayubi. And Sharjah, they've lost another one. He's gone for a duck, 72 for 3.
Hazrat Luqman back into the attack. Well, 14 needed of 24. It's pretty much straightforward. Sharjah just prolonging the inevitable by losing a few quick wickets. So let's see if Mohammad Irfan can once again seal the deal like he did last night. That was a thrilling innings. Oh, playing across the line. Hazrat Luqman insisting, but that's clearly sneaking down leg.
Yeah, he was very optimistic with that shot, but clearly the angle will take it past leg stump.
This was the dismissal of Nurullah. It was a length delivery. Could have easily punched it down the ground or towards extra. Instead heaved across the line and a good catch by Rayan. But Sharjah looking in imperious form in this D10 once again. Pulled away towards mid-wicket. There is protection. These two played the D10 final that was held in the summer. That time it was Emirates Reds led by a certain familiar name. I think you might have heard of him, Asghar Khan, Mohammad Wasim. 200s in that edition of the D10.
Oh, he was incredible at that time. What a cricketer he has been for the UAE.
The third fastest to 2000 T20I runs in the world. What a player. And what a captain. What a year UAE have had in T20Is. Oh, Zainullah teeing off. And just in front of long off, Shahdad. He's taken a nasty one to his right eye. He went for the catch. Full credit to him. And that is a painful blow. I hope he's all right.
Thankfully, it's just on the side of his head, not on his eyes or the nose. That is a great effort from the youngster.
Gave it his all. Just landed in front of him. Oh, yeah, that can be nasty. On the right side of the temple. Great commitment. Even though the game is pretty much lost. And he looks a bit dazed. Good to see the physio immediately pulling him off the field. You need to fulfill those concussion protocols. And of course, there'll be a big lump on the side of his head. Hopefully, he'll be A-okay.
Yeah, full marks to him for that commitment. Lukman looking to pick up his first wicket here, running in hard.
This is more towards extra, and they'll settle for one. So it's going to be one win out of 7 for the Reds, and the defending D10 champions look in serious trouble. Their qualification hopes may be on the line in the next 5 games.
Absolutely. They haven't got their combination right as yet. On the other end, Sharjah, they are looking imperious.
Trying to heave towards the onside. Mohammad Irfan, I just feel that he's become too onside heavy in his batting in the last 5 or 6 months. When I first saw him a couple of years ago, he was a smashing player through the offside. He reminded me so much of Bangladesh's living legend Tamim Iqbal with the way he used to bat. Now he's just curtailed his offside game.
I think you make a very good point, Ahmed Khwaja, that bottom hand is coming into play far too often.
That's a good shot from Zainullah. And passed along on for 4. Great effort by Wasi, but that had too much speed on it. Concludes the over with a boundary. Just 5 runs needed now. Mere formalities that need to be fulfilled. 1 hit away. A Sharjah from being 7 wins out of 7. And that is pretty much locking in their spot for the D10 semi-final with all of a week to go in the tournament. Udish Suri. Reverse. There is a sweeper cover. And he's picked him out to perfection. And Udish Suri. Well, he's a confident young lad. Giving him a bit of a bye-bye. A bit of a send-off.
Well, Irfan choosing the longer boundary, going right-handed. He absolutely smashed it. Didn't got the placement right, straight to mid-wicket for a right-hander, and he's been caught. How can you do that to me, says Uday Suri.
Yeah, he wanted to go behind square rather than in front. So Irfan falling, and Basil Hamid will have to come out and settle the contest. Basil Hamid, star all-rounder for the UAE. Coming out with just 5 runs required. Nice wristy push into the covers. It's a dot ball though. So they're just prolonging the inevitable.
A good stuff from the youngster. 1 for 11 is a good effort.
Yeah, he's done well. Oh, that's nicely bowled. Outer half of the bat. He's certainly not reading him out of the hand. He has a delightful wrong one as well.
Wonderful young bowler. Plenty of potential on offer here.
Well, I think it's just a matter of time, to be quite frank, that we'll see both Suri brothers playing for the UAE national team. One is already locked in. And this one, well, he just has to develop. He needs to work on his skills. And he'll certainly be getting that debut cap more sooner than we think. He's a super talent. Great wrist spinner. Tremendous control. And what I like about him is that he's very brave. He has a lot of self-belief. Slog sweep, and that is the game. Zainullah sends it packing, and Sharjah walk off with victory.
Another tremendous victory here. Zainullah finishing it off in style. It's such a strong batting lineup. Very well led by Khalid Shah. Plenty of depth and class there. Once again, they are the team to beat in this tournament, Ahmed Khwaja.
Well, can they be beaten? It looks quite difficult at the moment. They've taken on every contender and smashed them out of the park. 7 wins out of 7. And Niaz Khan, thumbs up coming in from the coach of the Sharjah side. Yes, sir, we know you're looking good. And you're looking odds-on favourites to take the D10 title at home.
He's done a great job with this bunch of guys. Superb stuff from Niaz Khan, the coach of the side. Mighty proud of the boys.
And on the other hand, Emirates Reds, 1 win out of 7. It's dire straits. They need something to go their way in the remaining 5 fixtures in the group stage. Thankfully, it's double round robin, so they still have a chance. But now they cannot afford any slip-ups, any mistakes down the stretch. Handshakes all round, but a handsome victory for the home team. Let's take a look at the batting scorecard. The game was set up by the openers. Hamid Khan blistering 34 of 14. Khalid Shah 31 of 20. He was dealing in maximums as well. And in the end, Zainullah put the finishing touches on the game.
Defending a below par target, and they need to take wickets, and Luqman went around the park, none for 24. 1 wicket for Usaid Amin, was expensive as well. 1 wicket for Uday Suri, who's bowled quite well, and Abdul Ghaffar was the pick of the bowlers. 2 wickets for 6 runs.
That 62-run opening stand really settled any kind of debate. It was Hamid Khan at his attacking best, belting the ball to all parts, and Khalid Shah was timing the ball clean as well. That one over extra cover was absolutely audacious and outstanding. Then took on Udish Suri as well, and 3 sixes coming off Usaid Amin. That was a hammer blow towards long on. Full toss pumped down the ground, but he did get his revenge coming around the wicket, slicing it, and a good catch taken at long off, but the damage had been done by then. Khalid Shah trying to take on Ghaffar, top edging the pull. Good catch by Danish Suri. And Nurullah, well, what was that? First ball, almighty heave across the line. After that, Zainullah came in, and a quick fire 13 to his name. Mohammad Irfan threw his wicket away as well, reversing Udish Suri. And this was the winning blow. Nicely put away. And Sharjah went comfortably with 7 wickets in hand. Match summary then, it was Emirates Reds who won the toss and elected to bat first, but it was a below par effort, only managing 85 runs for Khan Khalil with a laboured 41 of 26. Mohammad Shahzad 22 of 17. Pick of the bowlers for Sharjah was once again that man, Awais Ali Shah, 2 for 9, brilliant. And in Sharjah in the run chase did it very easily with 2 overs to spare, led by Hamid Khan and Khalid Shah, and winning by 6 and not 7 wickets. So very comfortable win for the home team. So then Sharjah 7 out of 7, 14 points at the top of the points table. Now we head downstairs to Awais Ali with the post-match presentation.
Welcome to the post-match presentation of 76 presents Emirates D10 2024 powered by Fancode. In match number 23, Emirates Reds batting first and scoring 85 in the allotted 10 overs. In reply, Sharjah have chased this down comfortably in just 7.5 overs and have won this game comprehensively by 6 wickets. Now, I would like to invite our match referee, Mr. Iftikhar Ali, to hand over the player of the match, and the player of the match goes to, well, I think no surprise, it's going to be Hamid Khan from team Sharjah. He played a magnificent knock of 34 in just 14 deliveries with 5 huge maximums. A very destructive opener and once again showcasing his talent in a crucial game. हमीद खान बहुत बहुत मुबारक हो. हमें तो आपकी छक्के देखने की आदत हो गई है. आपने 5 छक्के मारे हैं और कोई बाउंड्रीज नहीं मारी. तो आप ये बताएं कि सबसे छक्का आपको कौन सा पसंद आया सब में से?
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। सबसे तो मैं पहले अल्लाह का शुक्र अदा करता हूँ कि अच्छा परफॉर्म हुआ और अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह ऐसे ही कंटिन्यू रखूँगा। जो मैंने सेकंड सिक्स मारा लुकमान को सामने, क्योंकि उसके साथ वो मेरा टीममेट्स है और उसके साथ थोड़ा गपशप भी हो रही थी, तो अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह अच्छा परफॉर्म हुआ और हमारी टीम भी अच्छी है, तो इंशाल्लाह ऐसे ही कंटिन्यू करके इस दफ़ा चैम्पियन बनेंगे।
विकेट बैटिंग के लिए इतना भी आसान नहीं था, लेकिन आप जिस तरह खेले थे लग रहा था कि विकेट बहुत आसान है, तो कैसे अडाप्ट किया आपने सिचुएशन में?
सर ये विकेट इतनी आसान है, बैटिंग विकेट है, बट वही अपने माइंड पे मत लें तो अच्छा है। अगर आप अपनी नेचुरल गेम कोई भी आए खेलेगा तो ये विकेटें ऐसे जैसे सीमेंट पे आप खेल रहे हैं। सो मैं अपनी नेचुरल खेलता हूँ तो अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह परफॉर्म होता है और अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह अच्छा खेल रहा हूँ।
आखिरी सवाल, ये प्लेयर ऑफ द मैच आप किसको डेडिकेट करना चाहेंगे?
ये प्लेयर ऑफ द मैच मैं अपने माँ बाप को डेडिकेट करना चाहूँगा, जिनकी दुआएं से मैं आज यहाँ खेल रहा हूँ। अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह ऐसे ही परफॉर्म करता रहूँगा।
और हमीद खान, कंग्रेचुलेशन, आपने बहुत शानदार इन खेली, कीप अप द गुड वर्क।
थैंक यू जज़ाकल्लाह।
That was Hamid Khan for his brilliant innings. Well, don't go anywhere. We have got another game lined up, so stay tuned for Fujairah taking on Dubai.
Thank you very much, Awais Ali. So Hamid Khan deservedly player of the match. And like Awais Ali mentioned, match number 24 coming up to conclude the evening. Very shortly, it's going to be Fujairah taking on Abu Dhabi. We'll be right back.
Match number 24 of 7 Districts presents Emirates D10 2024 powered by Fan Code. Another exciting packed game is lined up in front of us. Let me introduce you to two captains of the match referee. On my left is Adib Usmani from Team Fujairah. On his left is Haider from Team Abu Dhabi. And the extreme left is, of course, our honorable match referee, Mr. Iftikhar Ali. Adib, you've got the coin. Please give it a spin. Heads is the call. Congratulations, Adib. जीत गए टॉस, क्या करना चाहोगे?
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम, हम बैटिंग करेंगे।
खास वजह बैटिंग करने की?
हमारा एक कॉम्बिनेशन बना हुआ है, पहले बैटिंग करके हम एक टारगेट सेट कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि हमारी जो बॉलिंग है वो उसको बैक कर रही है और हम वो रन सेव कर रहे थे, इसलिए हमने प्लान किया कि हम पहले बैटिंग करेंगे।
जी, थोड़ी देर पहले आप एक बड़ा अच्छा मैच जीते हैं, तो काफ़ी कॉन्फिडेंस हो गया बॉयज़ में।
जी बिल्कुल, कॉन्फिडेंस सारे लड़कों का बहुत अच्छा है और वी नीड टू विन दिस गेम ऑल्सो। अगर इस टूर्नामेंट में रहना है तो हम इंशाल्लाह अपना जो 110% है वो देंगे।
Changes playing 11?
नो सेम लास्ट मैच।
Best of luck, Heather. Give us a good game. अदीब, टॉस हार गए, अगर जीते तो आपका क्या प्लान था इस विकेट पे करने का?
हमको पहले फील्डिंग ही करना था, पहले बॉल डालना था, क्योंकि ड्यू आ गया सेकंड इनिंग में इजी होगा बैटिंग करना।
अब जो आप कर रहे हैं तो आपको क्या लगता है कितना रिस्ट्रिक्ट करेंगे सही रहेगा?
मुझे लगता है 110 के अंदर रिस्ट्रिक्ट होना चाहिए।
Changes to playing 11?
एक चेंज है हमारी टीम में, आर्यन सक्सेना नहीं खेल रहा, केशव शर्मा है।
Best of luck, Adib. Give us a good game. Right, then that's the news from the center is that Team Abu Dhabi, they won the toss and they've decided to bat first.